You okay? So cutting back to Han.
Oh no.
As you're entering the laboratory, you hear in the back of your mind go, Han, are you giving me a treat? All this
What the fuck?
really arcane research
Oh.
that I can use later on. Also, there's a lot of innocent lives in there that I'm kind of starting to get a little bit peckish on.
I'm gonna talk back. Nuh-uh. He doesn't get to continue. I'm talking back. I'm going, what's your end game?
My end game? If you survive, you'll be lucky enough to find out. Sorry, other way around. If you're lucky enough and survive, you'll find out.
I hate the fucking storm, bro.
I know.
Fail. Fuck you.
I know. I made him into the most evil patron.
I know, I hate him. Oh. I don't even want to look.
Anyways, so the mirror shifts as this little discussion happens, and it shifts from what appears to be just a mirror reflecting back at you to a door, slightly ajar.
I'm gonna go through. Well, hold on. Because I don't know if I want to go to this. I don't know if I want to look around now. The goddamn Malfail's out here like, ooh, goody. Ugh! Fuck.
What do you want to do?
Fuck. Han leaves, bro. Han's leaving. He's leaving, bro. He's heading back to wherever the rest of the party is.
Okay.
He's not saying
I
a
think we
word.
would have agreed to meet up at the tavern a little beforehand.
Okay, yeah. So he heads to the tavern. He's got his hood up, even better. Mask of many faces. He looks like an older human, grizzled, wrinkled, bald on the head, and a long, like grain, dirty beard, a little bit hunched over, and he makes his way towards the tavern.
All right, you make your way towards the tavern. I'll have you know you used massive many faces out in public.
Yep.
And a lot of people saw you.
That's okay.
All right. It's a +1 challenge. Anyways, you make your way to the tavern, and it's approaching sunset. The rest of the party's enjoying some semblance of revelry. You notice Jacob. There's a couple of people playing darts, and Jacob, not drunkenly. He's not. Strangely enough, Jacob never seems to get drunk because he has a +11 con save. I'm not getting into that though. He walks over, pulls a dagger from his boot, and just goes, "No, you guys are fucking pathetic at this. You guys are missing all your shots." And he just throws the dagger into the dartboard, and it almost gets a bullseye. Not quite a bullseye. He's not fully sober, so he's not like fully aiming, but he's also just like
excuses.
I also don't feel like rolling, so anyways. He just takes a seat back with Amelia. Grabs her by the hand and just gently places a kiss on the back of her hand. And Mademoiselle,
I have no idea what word you just said because it was a garbled mess of
It's-
static.
Mademoiselle.
Oh,
Madame
I just
Mazel.
heard static.
would you like to taste that croissant?
He says in the most like, you can tell that he's like trying to like be a gentleman.
Mademoiselle.
It's hard to simp when he's literally dating the character.
Well, we have been over this before. According to Rona, you can still simp after someone even if you're dating them.
He's wrong.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
wrong.
No,
No,
I
you
did it, and you
cannot.
can. Yes, you fucking
We're
can.
not having this discussion during sex.
Yes, you can.
We'll have this argument
No,
after.
simp.
And we will cut. Sorry, Darian walks in, looking over at the party, looking over at Jacob, basically just attempting to be as this, attempting to be a gentleman, and he just, all right, he just says, oh, sorry, all right, we should probably get going. It's a little bit before sundown. We probably want to get there a little bit early.
Are we at note now?
If you guys want that passage to Shademark, that's probably your best bet.
Shit.
Did you forget to do something?
Yes, I did actually.
Oh, so did
genuinely
I. Fuck.
The yo guys, fuck. Yo, we gotta make a quick pit stop at the apothecary. We can get some stuff that can help us out in the shade murk. To get all
Han,
of it. it's
Han
1,000
shambles
gold.
over. Han shambles over in his
Okay.
old man form, and he's gonna say,
Who are you?
"You going to the Shadeberg?
Oh God, it's Mormic.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, we are.
He's
Okay,
gonna turn
alright,
back
old
into
man.
Han, and he's
Okay.
gonna go. I didn't know how to finish the bit. You want to go to the apothecary? Let's go. Let's go. You know, you don't need to explain it, Chillin. You know.
All right, we gotta do this quick.
Yeah, it'll be quick. We'll basically walk in. It'll be like a yes or no answer. We'll either have it or we won't. Well, let's find out. To the apothecary, and I'm gonna lead him to the apothecary.
Marmac, fuck you.
I know.
All right,
That's the only old man that we know of, huh?
Boomy.
you walk. You guys walk to the apothecary. Luckily, it's on the way, and you do end up getting there right before they close up shop.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Real quick, do we have 1,000 gold between us?
That was fucking large.
Why?
That's how much we need to buy all of it, but I'm sure we can get some of it. Han, you're the smoothest talker. She's a tiefling.
is- What is
go
it?
What-
A tiefling. She.
Yeah, there's a tiefling in there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Do we have to go barter? Are you good at bartering, Derek?
Describe her to me, maybe.
She's like a dark green.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's all I needed to know.
Okay, cool.
I have 100 gold.
Shit.
I have a little shy of 300.
Shit.
I spent the rest of mine on Rora.
All right, fuck it. Let's just fucking.
I
alright, let's
mean,
just-
I could
steal
sell,
it.
I could sell.
we're
I could
not
sell,
stealing.
We can
I could
convince her to
sell
lower her
dungeons
price.
and dildos, but I don't know. I
What?
kind of wanted to play that. Oh, it's this game I got back in Typhus for 300
Okay,
gold.
we don't have the time.
Well, no, I
Yes,
could sell
hey.
it. It's worth 300 gold.
Let's just go in. We're gonna go
Okay.
in.
I can
All right.
roar at her and she can give it to us.
We're not doing that.
You can try persuading her to lower the price. like normal people.
We can kill her.
What
No.
the fuck is wrong with
This is
you?
what happens when we let Kai have rights.
She is one of
Son
my
of a-
people. I will talk to her and see if I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
work
that
out to
was-
deal with her.
But what if
Yes.
that doesn't work?
Let me know if you want some help.
We're not killing
Thank you very
anybody.
much.
I'll say this: whatever charisma check Han makes to try and talk his way to lower the price, it'll be at advantage.
Ooh.
Because I'm
Okay.
assuming Amelia's using the help action and she's also talking with you to try and lower the total amount.
Those are like persuasion rolls, right?
I'll
Any
say
charisma check.
I'll say for the next charisma check. So persuasion, deception, intimidation, that sort of thing.
What's your modifier, hon?
+5.
I have a plus 11 to persuasion. Are you
For
sure you don't want
persuasion,
you
hold
to
on,
help?
hold on, hold on. For
I also have
persuasion,
plus
thought you
11
meant-
deception if you want to yell at her.
Ooh,
We're not
Ooh,
yelling at people.
Oh, I
Amy-
can yell at
Amy-
her. I'll help
yeah,
at you.
no.
You be the face then, because I don't have proficiencies in charisma shit.
I have expertise.
Except
in
for
persuasion.
deception, I have yeah. So you persuade.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so
I'll
you'll
help
be doing
you
the
because
Well, the other way.
I'm a handsome tiefling. So.
Okay,
I
so
figured that makes more sense.
Mhm.
you walk in. The tiefling woman. You notice that she has dark yellow eyes. She just goes, "You guys were just here a number of hours ago.
Back.
I can see that. I can see that. Believe it or not. What brings you here?
The stuff we talked about, the cure disease, the antidotes, and the bandages.
Okay.
Now talk to these guys. They're better talkers than I am.
Oh,
But the
silly little
arrangement was with
goblin.
you, not with them.
He's a very nervous folk. He knows the typical assuasion towards goblins in these sorts of cities, and he prefers when
Yep, I'm
people
playing
as
it safe.
charming as us are speaking on his behalf. Think of us as his lawyers, or for lack of a better term.
Oh, that's delightful. Yes, we're his
That's
lawyers.
an amazing term.
All right. Well, I do
Um,
have a. I do happen to have some items. He tells me that you are traveling to the Shademark sometime soon.
Yes, unfortunately, we have business to attend to. You know how it
Ye-
is, dear. So, what
yes,
do you
Miss-
offer?
I have 5 potions of cure disease, which will nullify any issues you might encounter regarding your health within Shademark. I have 2 antidotes, which will cover most general poisons, non-magical in nature, as well as these bandages that will staunch the flow of blood and will stabilize those who are grievously harmed.
Isn't that what most bandages do anyway, dear?
These bandages do have Spare the Dying enchanted on them. They are a one-time use, and there are 3 of them.
Oh, so it's like a guaranteed stabilization.
It's a guaranteed stabilization.
All right.
Normal circumstances, it would give under normal circumstances, I would say they would give you advantage on the medicine check to stabilize, but these ones will literally just up you to 1 HP, get you back on your feet, basically.
Oh, spare the dying ups him to 1 HP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stabilize to
Yep.
1. You're still
Sheldon, do you not
unconscious.
do you have spare the dying?
He
Sheldon?
does.
Yeah, I have spare the dying, but I can give these to you guys, and if
Yeah.
someone goes down across the field,
Yeah, or if you go down.
yeah, that too.
Yes.
So you
yeah.
guys get the bandages. I'm not keeping those.
Yes.
You always just like their cut, so.
I like your cut, G. Our client, Mr. Chellin, is a professional adventurer and often goes into places that bring him and his friends much gold down the line.
Which makes being lawyers quite lucrative, you know. Nice paycheck.
If you could, toss our client here a bit of a knock off the top, we'll say, you would be guaranteeing business in the future and renowned for your own establishment when word got out that you had assisted him in his party.
Then tell me, why have I not heard of Mr. Chellin?
You see, Mr. Chellin prefers to work with very powerful people who like to keep their operations secret. However, I'm sure you would have heard of many events that he has been a part of, even if you do not know his name, such as a decade ago, the attack in Typhus. He was a member of the party which had driven back.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage because she's like trying to, like,
Disadvantage.
yes, she
Is Amelia not assisting me?
I'm trying to, but I know nothing
Yeah.
about that attack.
Yeah.
I can help with growling.
I would give you assistance, but you're the one who went with it. At plus
Yeah.
11 deception can't help if you're the one lying.
Well, I have
She-
a +8. I'm not too bad.
She's like looking at you and very clearly is like, as soon as you bring up the attack on Typhus, she's on edge.
My lowest roll with my +8 was an 18.
18.
18's not bad.
1 moment.
No, it's not. It's not.
They're
Not
her insect.
killing her.
No, why are you even saying that out loud? Oh my
Ragnar,
god.
you are banned from entering
I
any
fucking
shop
broke.
ever
I
again.
broke character.
got
That
lucky.
threw me off so much.
You
Oh,
got
maybe
lucky.
you made it.
Got lucky?
Lucky. She rolled a
Yeah.
17.
She got a 17.
Oh, let's fucking go.
She looks at you and goes,
Luciv.
well, in that case, Mr. Chellin,
Hey, Luciv,
seeing
how
as
you
you
doing,
are
man?
of some renown, I'll say this then. We'll, you'll pay 500 up front. And then when you are accomplished with your duties within the Shade Merc, I'll cut off 200 gold from the total and you'll pay me 300 on the way back. Deal?
That certainly sounds like a deal. Of course, I'm fairly loose-pocketed, so I keep my money in the hands of my compatriots here.
Yes, I have one portion of the payment, and he's gonna put 100 gold down on the table, and he's gonna hope other people pitch in.
I'm actually going to take out 50 gold and hand it on. And be like, but I will contribute, of course.
That 50 gold also goes on the table.
I have 250 on the table.
You
Okay.
just sell something
So
pretty.
400.
Here's an extra 10.
We're good. Ragnar is
That-
fucking killing
that's-
us here.
Not that's
Yeah, we need another 100.
I have another
Another
40,
90.
but I don't want to spend literally all of it.
Oh, another
Wait, she said
90.
Rory puts 90 on the
No,
table.
she said we have me and
500
Han put
up.
down 150. Oh, she said 500 up front.
500.
500 up front,
Fuck.
300 on the way back.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
Can't blame
how much?
Marxist on business.
How much gold does tiny little Rory had? We're milking that fucking kid dry.
Rory puts 90 on the table.
Perfect.
Let's not use that word choice again. And
Yeah, I guess I could have phrased
Yeah,
that
and
better.
Yeah.
she also just looks at Han and says, "You need to help me get that back for my my wooden man, please."
Get on the milking table.
Hopefully, we're
Rory.
going to get a lot more than just that back.
I hope
It's a
so.
good investment. You can't make money if you're dead.
Of course, I don't intend on dying anytime soon.
We can make the dead into
No, that is
puppets.
why we did business here. Everything seems to be to your persuasion.
Yes. So note that you owe this woman 300 gold upon return from the
Yes.
Shade Merc.
So we're just avoiding Riskelia forever now, guys?
I live here.
Did
We can't avoid it.
No,
did
we're
we
avoiding
find
it
her?
now.
Did,
Find
did
a
we
new
get
place
her
to live.
name by chance?
Her name is Talisha.
Talisha.
Whoops, I accidentally wrote 3.
We're going off.
I totally didn't come up with that name on the spot.
Well,
That's
I
fine.
like it. I
It's
like
written in pen now.
it. Oh man. Okay.
I just crossed it out and put 300 gold pieces.
Well, we tried to
Bother writing a
do
name.
this well.
So we've got 2 antidotes.
Mhm.
And
2 antidotes, 5 potions of cure disease, and I will make the stat blocks for the 3 bandages you guys have.
Oh, 3
Awesome.
bandages.
Oh, 3
Yes,
bandages. Oh
great.
shit.
Fuck yeah, Pog.
Okay,
They're
okay.
3 single
Poggers.
use of the Spirit of the Dying cantrip. They have to be applied by touch. Upon application, they stabilize someone to 1 HP. Not conscious, but just able to be brought back, basically.
And the potions again were sorry.
Potions of cure disease
Okay.
are actually like actual items.
Okay. How many of those did we get?
5.
5.
5. Awesome. That's so sexy.
No, there
Are
was
you
a
guys
good amount.
are you guys just writing that down and I'm putting it in my inventory, or are we?
I wrote it down. I just wrote it down
Okay.
in my
I have it
notes.
in my notebook, but
Okay. Because I was gonna put the
I didn't put it in my inventory. Yeah.
the antidotes and cure disease in my inventory.
you can.
Okay. I'm just hoping that's cool with everyone. I
3
don't wanna
good
be
boy bandages. All right.
antidotes.
So who do we give
those.
each bandage to?
That's amongst you guys. The bandages are. Chellen's not gonna keep those.
It's probably better to give it to people who don't already have a healing method in case things go wrong. I
That's
personally
really
have
smart.
a healing spell, so it makes no sense to give it to me automatically. Given there's some.
I have vampiric touch, so I can technically heal myself.
I mean, we can decide
Um,
this as we go.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. Just keep
slap
them, and we'll
spell.
think as we go.
Wait, why the fuck?
All right.
Oh shit! I didn't save the potions.
And now I believe. So we only got the potions and bandages. There's nothing I'm missing, right?
We
Potions,
got 2
bandages,
antidote
We got the
potions,
antidotes.
5 cured
Oh,
disease
I thought the
potions.
antidotes were the cure disease.
No.
My bad.
No,
Sorry, guys.
there's
Okay.
7 potions in total and 3 bandages.
Okay.
Assuming you consider an
and
antidote a potion, which I guess it kind of is, but
It kind of could be, yeah. Okay. So are we now heading back towards the Undercity now?
Yes.
Yes,
we are.
we need to make this quick. Darian guides you back to his shop, pops open the trap door, and you all follow him down a ladder into this small cavern which leads out into an almost exact replica of Rascalia, but carved from stone, lit by ever-burning torches. And a single waterway instead of the main road of Rascalia, which goes from the main gate all the way to the north end of the city. Sorry, all the way to the west end of the city. There's a river, which heads from west to east and leads you to the Shade Mark.
I love the Shade Mark so much. Woo!
great.
My favorite place.
All right, so we need the man that we're speaking to is named Colvin. He's a smuggler who recently fell out of grace with the Talgora. If you'll follow me, as he takes lead and guides you through crossing over various bridges and whatnot, all carved from stone, and you eventually make your way to this small dock on the far end of the carved out city. And upon arrival, you see a small boat with several boxes on it, and a halfling gentleman is very anxiously waiting for something. Upon arrival, he Darian informs you, this is Colvin. He will take you from here. The river is moving pretty quick, so with all 7 of you, because I'm not doing NPC Parker or NPC Aurora, they're accompanying you, but they just aren't being active. You'll make your way through the underground canal, through to the Shade Mark in about 4 days of travel. There's not much to see during this travel, other than Kai is not spamming the general chat, but it's constantly talking.
Not just me. Kiss my ass.
Well,
everyone is, but you're the first name I saw.
Yeah, 'cause I'm doing it the most. And I'm the only one doing it.
First among our travels, or we'll get bored. Polite conversation.
All right. You eventually come out into, after 4 days of travel through this dark canal, you eventually breach into, and there's not like a sheer cliff face, but there's a large hill that Riscalia and is built on, and you notice that it's heavily guarded. Not necessarily by people, but you will notice more of those statues you saw from in the Arcane University appear to be keeping a watch on the outskirts of the city. You eventually arrive at a small dock, and Colvin says, "All right, so here's what. So here we are. You guys have arrived in the Shade Merc. My debt is paid. I'm a free man." He drops a flask of oil in the boat, ignites it, and walks away.
The fuck?
All right, good for you.
Are you gonna be okay?
Well, I mean, he's already gone.
He shouts, "I'll be fine. I know where I'm going."
That makes one of us.
You should have asked for directions.
I can't help but wonder what a man like that would have done to have to resort to that.
Did he actually lead us anywhere, or are we literally just at the edge of the city?
You're about 4.5 hours out from the edge of the city, and you're, give or take, in a very small 2 or 3 building. I wouldn't even call it a settlement. This is a hovel, if a hovel had multiple buildings.
A slum?
I can't even say that. A slum would imply that it's attached to the city when this is out there. You're in backwater territory. Chellin.
You're 10-4. I'm here. Hi. Oh, am I muted? I'm not. Okay,
No, you're
sorry.
No.
You're there.
He's so paranoid.
You are taken aback. It's been a long time since you've returned to the Shade Mark. And off in the distance, roll me a perception check, Chellin.
Okay. Let me move some pens and stuff so I don't cock the dice. That is a 15 plus. 1 second. Okay, cool. Open, smart boy, plus. That's an 18.
18. Looking out, you see the river continues deeper into the swamps. Colvin.
Thank you.
I was close.
What's happening?
They were
Oh.
asking the off in the distance, Chellin. Above the trees in this swamp, you hear movement. And these aren't like, not just like movement like through the water, but you watch as this incredibly large turtle, easily the size of a small settlement,
Oh, that's not Mormac.
stands up, is easily 40 feet above the tree line, and begins to slowly move.
I'm the only one that sees this?
No, you're the one who would have expected, who you've seen something like this before. That's why.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm
Everyone
sorry.
else, you also see this, but yeah.
Oh man, so who's this big turtle boy?
Terrifyingly large.
You do also notice on its back what appears to be a small town.
Is this other small town here also a turtle?
You don't see any turtle.
Oh my. Okay.
How fast is it moving?
It's not moving fast. It's more of a
It's a turtle.
tortoise.
Can I tell by the architecture if this is a not like, I mean, because fucking nothing's good in this shade mark. Everything is horrible. Life is garbage.
Everything is
Um,
ruins. Well,
yeah.
you can see it's very ramshackle. It's
Okay.
very not expertly crafted. The people who likely built that on the back of that gigantic tortoise are probably not people who majored in architecture, we'll say.
So like a shanty town, like a
Yeah, it's
Depression era.
very
Oh,
much a shanty town.
oh my god, I love
What do
this.
their sort of decorations look like? Like, do
From
if
here,
they
it's kind of
like
hard to tell. You do
okay.
see a large tower on the back of it, not like a more of a watchtower, not like the glass spire in Riskelia,
Mm,
but more of a watchtower. And also, it is incredibly humid, and there are insects everywhere.
yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah,
You
welcome to Florida, the size of India. Hope you guys are happy.
Oh
Um,
Jesus!
Larger
you
than
Sorry to
India.
hear it.
likely mentioned
It is
this.
larger
Does
than
it-
India, yeah.
Does that shantytown seem to be inhabited or is it lawn abandoned? Like everything else in the shade mark.
From here, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
I recommend we steer clear of that for now.
I could send Salas in to see what's up.
Now I recommend
I
we.
don't think we want to
I-
deal with the giant turtle.
I'm not risking your cat.
I appreciate that.
Can
do.
I roll a I'm going to ask for advantage. Can I roll a history check or some
I'll
form of
say
like
I'll say
survival?
yes. Ilya history
Okay.
at advantage because you are
Okay.
from the Shade Merc.
You know what I'm looking for, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I'll DM it to you after the roll.
Indeed,
Okay.
I believe so.
Oh man, I got a real bad roll. What did you say? History?
History, yes.
Okay, that's flat 7. We're lagging
Flat
a little.
7. Okay.
Oh fucking.
You can DM it to me if you want, and I will get back to you when you do.
Boom. Okay,
May
that was
may
real
Rory
quick.
roll
That was real
something?
quick. Don't worry.
May Rory roll
Actually-
something to see if the turtle is at least
Don't
not
tame the
mean?
turtle.
No. It's not to make a friend.
Can I roll to fuck the turtle?
Oh my God.
You would. Oh dear.
You're not near that particular location. You would know that.
Mhm.
That location is about another 3 or 4 days travel.
Okay. Do I know the rough cardinal direction from here,
Yes.
or
No, it's to the northeast.
okay? Thank you.
If ideally you're on the very western tip of the Shade Mark, heading northeast about 3 or 4 days will probably get you at least close to the location of, well, what you DM'd me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I also? I'm sorry. I'll DM this to you. We can keep going.
Um,
May I make that roll to see if the turtle's a nice turtle?
I'm gonna say no, only because of how far it is.
No, because it's
Okay.
not.
It's just carrying
Wholesale,
a town.
it's not.
How do you put a town stuck to a turtle's back?
You ever played the God of War game, the new one?
I have not.
Are you also thinking of the world serpent?
No, I was thinking of that turtle with the cottage under it.
I'm
Oh,
just trying to figure out the
oh,
logistics.
yeah.
Free
Yeah,
of
I
How
the
does
do.
it keep
I
it?
will
Like
I will post the artwork for the creature in visual aids and
I
just
just
I'm
want to know
thinking
how
like
the
astral
city
dreadnought
sits.
looking thing.
Oh my god, I'm not. What?
We have a turtle standing on 2 legs with a town on its
Oh, I
back,
guess
and I
the-
am confused.
Oh, on
I guess
two
the astral-
legs? I missed
That's
the
what I was
bipedal
ima-
part.
no, it's not you only see 2 legs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not
It's
on.
not. It's not
I heard
actually a
that as
giant.
on
I was
2
like, holy
legs,
shit,
I'm
a
like, what the
bipedal
hell?
turtle? Now this is
With a
interesting.
tongue on its
It's
back?
giant
It's
Morback
Godzilla with a city on its back. What the fuck?
and a shell. No, that's
And a
a
shell.
that's a Ratodon.
I don't fucking
Man,
know.
I don't remember.
Either way, Amelia does not like the idea of giant turtle.
Wow, it's been a while since Han was in the Shade Merc.
Why are we here again? Does someone want to tell me why we're here? I never actually got told why we're here.
We're looking to
Well,
kill some people.
Ooh.
No, nor
some
was she.
people. Were we not here because of the undead situation? The
Yeah, those are. I guess those aren't people. Or yeah, that's
Okay, the
totally what we're doing. It's the undead that we're here to kill.
well, some undead
Okay.
are people, but I mean, I have a feeling
No.
these undead aren't.
Nope, they're not.
I
Well,
have details
mean,
like which undead are we killing?
Any that we
zombies.
find.
I imagine at some point Aurora probably would have piped up about why you guys are heading to the Shade Merc. She basically
Maybe.
informs Amelia that there's been some sightings of intelligent undead within the Shade Merc
Oh.
that need to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily killed, but they need to be figured out.
Eradicated. Oh, genocide. Hell yeah. Just another day in Han's life.
Han, you need a new life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kellen.
That's why he's trying to
You
find his
guys,
wife.
so give you a rough idea, you guys are at a small. You do see
Oh, he's cool.
the.
Sorry, I just looked at the turtle.
There's a.
Oh, yeah.
So the two buildings are here. There's a small cabin, as well as what appears to be a very small tavern. Like, I'm talking maybe like at most, like 3 tables.
I'm actually quickly going to turn to maybe Han, and be like, do you by chance have some form of head covering I could borrow?
A head covering. You can wear my cloak for a bit.
Just something that'll more
Well,
easily hide
actually,
behind
no.
me.
Maybe you can't, because then I'd have to attune to it again. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would a scarf work?
Yeah, scarf works.
Yeah. He could.
She
He
and
could.
Rob
He could.
scarf over and I can hand it to you.
Look
Sweet,
at you.
thank
You're a
you.
babushka now. Look at you.
Yup. I'll do my best girl goblin voice. I'm a girl goblin. That's
You
my
do.
voice.
There's the lanterns hanging outside. They have this eerie, faint green flame to them.
Creepy.
Nah, it's just normal shade mark shit.
But no, I've never actually been here.
I'm going to draw my mace anyway, and proceed to move towards the like mini town stuff.
Okay. Walking away from the docks, you see 2 buildings and a few what appear to be ruined stone walls. Moss and vines have basically claimed these stones as you begin approaching, and they, like I said, the lanterns are emitting this faint green light. What building do you want to go to first?
I'll head to the tavern.
As you enter the tavern, like I said, it's very small. There's not even an actual bar. And the man working behind the tavern is actually a bugbear.
Cool. Okay.
You notice the incredibly long arms, easily the length of the torso and a good portion of the leg. And he goes, fellow goblinoid, it's been a decent time since we've seen one of those.
I'm going to fully respond in Goblin. Me and a couple of my friends are looking for more intelligent undead, not the exactly feral kind. I was wondering if maybe you could point us in the direction of such creatures.
You're going to head to the northeast in Goblin. He's basically interpret anything he's saying that's
In
not
Goblin.
to anyone else as in Goblin.
Okay.
You're going to want to head to the northeast. There's been a few sightings. Me and the missus have been keeping this area decently clear, but we've had a few close calls.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that. Glad to see and hear that you and your wife have been good. I'm also personally looking for a quite devious group of fuckers that have unfortunately dealt with me in the past, and I'm kind of here for a bit of a revenge mission. Have you seen or heard of any a group of people called the Black Banner Company?
He looks you dead in the eyes, and he motions for you to follow him.
I follow.
right.
Chellin, do you want us to? Are you
Wait
okay?
here.
Okay.
And I follow
The tavern goes. It has a small, like I say, a small second floor. It's more like it goes up into a small little room, like maybe 10 by 10 at most, 10 by 15 if you want to really get down to brass tacks. And he just goes, we've had things of undead, but we also dealt with them before too. There's some nasty fuckers. If you want to deal with them, they run a small camp. Not really a camp, more of a lodging to the east, within the glades.
Thank you. One
The only
second.
way to get there is by boat, though.
Company. He said east.
Yes, to the
Okay.
east.
East. In glades. Need boat. Wow. All right. I just wrote boat, but instead of spelling it correctly, I put 2 A's.
It's fine.
I'm writing real quick today. I'm going to hand him 5 gold and all 11 of my silver.
So 6 gold essentially.
Basically, yeah. I'm going to hand it to him. Take this, please. Just that information has brought me this much closer to
He
some form of peace.
looks at you, Chellin. Whatever it is you're gonna do, make it count.
I will certainly try.
He gets the sense that like you're very emotional in this moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can totally see it. Not only are my eyes and a little wet, but Chellen's eyes are also getting wet.
He just places a hand on your shoulder and says, "Everything equals out. Don't worry. You'll get what you want."
And they'll get what they deserve. That is truly the nature of the Shade Merc.
That it is. That it is. He steps away, going back downstairs. He looks at the rest of you. Goes, "Sorry about that.
Stay here for the night.
Yeah, it's not actually that dark out. It's about 9 a.m. actually.
Oh, okay. Well, when night comes, at least.
Yeah.
If we're still in the area.
So, I don't know when Chellin wants to come down.
Oh yeah, no, Chellen's going to head for the door and regroup.
Okay.
kind of like wiping his face a little.
You head downstairs. The party, I don't know if you guys headed into the tavern or decided to wait outside. Chellen comes out looking a little bit more emotional, looking as though he just had a pretty harrowing discussion with this man.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad he wasn't
And-
like, I'm a Black Banner spy. Stab, stab, stab. I mean, he might be. I don't fucking know, but
And you so Chellen, in essence, you're effectively the leader of the party in this region.
damn fucking straight I am.
So you're basically the one, you, Aurora, and maybe Han, although Han has spent a little bit of time, not as much as you and Aurora, though,
Not nearly as much, no.
within this region. What do you want to do?
Um. Uh, I'm actually going to. I'm actually going to DM you what I want to do with what I DM'd you about earlier. But as of right now, Chellen's going to walk up to the group, hand Amelia back her scarf and be like, "Hey, turns out I didn't need it.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's that man, very nice man.
Do I need to insight check, or is it obvious he's emotionally distressed?
It's obvious.
It's very obvious. It's obvious.
Do you
I'll-
have a
I'll
I'll
handkerchief?
put it like this: anyone, if you have a passive insight of 10 or higher, you can tell.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can tell.
She takes
Yeah.
her scarf and hands him a handkerchief.
Chellan takes and kind of dabs his eyes a little, and kind of doesn't really know what to do with it, so he kind of just balls it up in his hand. And
Chellen, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. But
It's
there's
okay.
it's very obvious I'm lying, isn't it?
Unfortunate.
I wasn't gonna say it. I mean, we all have our secrets. If you're not comfortable talking, I
You
mean,
just want to take a minute, calm down. That's perfectly fine.
Guys, I'm
Yes,
about to
keep-
tell you about what we're gonna do. The whole reason we came. I'm not gonna take the time.
Oh. Can
We've
I
got
do one thing first?
everyone's just interrupting my speech. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to know if you wanted a hug first.
Not right
Oh.
now.
Okay.
But Chellen does smile and kind of nod. We're heading northeast. And hopefully along the way of going northeast, we find a boat and we're gonna head east. The undead are in northeast, and there is a location of interest in east.
How far in each direction?
How far? What? I'm sorry, I missed.
How far in each direction do we need to go? Like, how many days travel do we have?
I believe the man said about 3. Did he say
3.
about 3?
It was about, with the information regarding to the northeast, it's about 4 days
Yeah.
travel on foot.
4 days. Okay.
You do not need a boat to get to the northeast, however.
Okay.
As you head to the east, however, the mangrove style swamp gets a lot like denser, so you're gonna need a boat, and even then it's gonna be a little bit treacherous to get through. But
Yeah.
with that, you should be able to get to the secondary location.
Thank you.
I don't know what you guys want to do first, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. But we're not gonna get to this session. We'll probably
Yeah.
get to the one of the two soon. Well, I'll put it like that.
Where we're going, it's the northeast location. That's the undead. That's about 4 days travel. Next from our location for the undead. I'm unsure.
You're going robot, Chellen.
Yeah, you're cutting
Very.
me crazy.
I am.
You are.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was me or
The
not.
internet.
Oh.
Good. Is everything good?
Eh,
Can you try
for the
a
most
longer
part, yeah.
sentence?
My Chellin voice is kind of cracking, so that might also be why I'm a little robot-y. Oh, also,
No.
I have 0 bars. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. 1 second.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Did he do it?
Testing. We like testing. I don't
Hey.
Yay!
think you did. Oh, fuck
You're
yeah. All right, cool. We're gonna be heading northeast. That is where the undead are. That's our main goal. And then the location of interest is east from here, but you know that translates. And that we're gonna need a boat for that, and it's gonna be rough, normal shade merc bullshit. But let's worry about one thing at a time, and that is heading to those undead. NPC Aurora, tell us which way is northeast. It's
And
that.
PC Aurora doesn't say anything and just points to the north.
Thank you.
Perfect.
It's almost like she's away.
Yeah, she's kind of out of it lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Maybe
So is
she ate
Parker.
something bad.
She's really tired, guys. That's all.
All right, that's cool. Good
I'm
for
not
you.
doing. I'm not doing her southern accent.
Her and Ragnar.
I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired, guys.
Hey,
That's
Parker,
all.
You
I'm
also,
gonna
you also
take a
notice
nap,
Parker's
tell you
also weirdly
what.
quiet, but
Nice.
Parker's always quiet. That's not weird.
No.
That's completely.
but weirdly quiet. Not like beyond Parker's normal quiet. That's the one thing you do notice.
Guys, Parker hasn't been taking anyone's eyes recently. I'm kind of worried.
They do that?
You
We'll get her
you actually
covered.
notice that she's like kind of itching her arm a little bit,
Oh god, she's an
muttering,
addict.
muttering to
down.
herself. Need to remove eyes. Need to remove eyes. Need to remove eyes. I'm joking. Of course.
Coming down.
Um,
Okay.
Challenge.
Uh,
I was. No, continue.
All right, let's go. And Chillin's gonna start walking northeast.
Okay. Well, in that case, Chellin, I was wondering. You have the ability to talk to people far away, right?
Yes, but I not currently.
Oh.
I'd
Well,
have to take like a little nap. Then yeah, I'd be able to.
at earliest convenience, maybe we should contact Percival and ask him what was up with Colvin
And maybe for a ride back.
and for a way back. Yes.
Certainly.
All right. I just wanted to get that out there because anything that makes a man that dishonored, I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's some bad shit.
Must be.
All right. We are heading northeast. Gonna find some undead.
Yes.
I just
we
posted
are.
an artwork, the small tavern, what it basically looked like.
We're in Louisiana, but
Oh.
haunted.
Oh
Love
hell
it.
yeah. He's getting that. Damn, that 6 gold really.
We're in haunted Louisiana.
He's gonna be able to add a new mattress for him and his wife. I meant more as like comfort, not to whatever.
No, you're good. You're good.
So continuing eastward.
Northeast.
Northeast.
Well, yeah, northeast.
Northeast.
I do still have my mace out
Yeah.
as we're traveling. I'm not.
Good idea because you're probably gonna want to keep your weapons out at all times in the Shade Merc.
Okay.
And Ragnar is going to
Um,
fucking equip every single weapon that he has to every spot of the mech.
Good luck. All your weapons are two-handed. Remember.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not saying that he's going to use all of them, but he's going to have all of them on his person.
All right.
And suddenly the barbarian is just a mass of shiny things.
Yeah, Ragnar just turns into fucking like Deadpool when he has to.
if anybody
Right.
if anybody tries to punch me, they'll get cut by something. Okay.
My AC is raised by 1.
Yeah, all your
Guys.
fucking edge.
That goes for you too, Han.
Says
Oh,
Han.
calm down,
Yes,
Han.
says the fucking
Yeah.
warlock.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys begin heading. You guys begin heading northeast. Han, make me a
Uh-oh.
investigation check.
Oh, whew. I was expecting him to say wisdom save.
Yeah, right there.
Investigation
wait.
check. Is this at advantage because of any of my blood hunter shit?
Yep.
Yep. Ooh. Ooh. 15 plus 3, 18.
18. You get a very, very faint smell of iron in the air. And you know that if you head to the north, you might find the source of that.
So crazy thought here, guys. I think our, you know, destination, that's the word, is to the north.
Are you certain? This is a dangerous place, man.
Han, join me inside.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I
Well,
don't like none of that.
I don't like that either.
how would the smell of blood with an 18 investigation lead to sidebar?
He's turning in a weird mix of Ragnar and Rory. Oh god.
Oh, no.
He's a weird. Oh, they're back. Holy shit.
So I think maybe it would be in the party's best interest if I go to check out the source of this, and it's a bit foreboding. I don't quite like the energy I'm getting from the area.
I recommend you
I
get
will
used
go.
to it. That is the shape mark.
This is different. I've been here before. I'm going to have to ask that I will catch up with you guys later. Whatever this is, I have to go check this out. You guys
We'll make sure
continue
you have
heading.
nice funeral.
I will keep Salas with you guys, so if I need help, he will be able to inform you
Okay,
guys.
I'm going to say this.
Yes.
Han, the location that I'm referring to is about 2 days travel away.
Oh, okay, okay,
It's
okay.
not close. It's
No, it's not, but I still might do this.
okay. So what I'm going to say is this: if we're going to do this, I can run a shorter session tomorrow, just one-on-one with me and you. Okay, if you want to.
Okay, okay, okay.
We'll do it same time tomorrow, 6:30, and we'll run and I will guide you through what happens there.
Oh, okay. Han is going to depart from the party right now. Salas is staying
Alright.
with you guys though.
Does
And
he
Han?
have next of kin to inform if he dies?
yes, I have a backup character if he dies.
Han,
Yes, yes.
stay on edge.
Don't
I'm
die
always
like
edging.
a bitch, Han.
All right,
We'll miss
Han, can I ask you to leave session?
Yep. See, bye guys.
Fuck.
Bye.
Oh fuck.
you. Oh,
Han's gonna die.
don't die,
Damn,
bitch.
we just lost our edge lord. Do
I like
have to
how
be
he
the edge lord
responds
now?
to he has an extra character when I ask him who his next of kin is, if he wants someone to tell him if he doesn't come back.
Yeah. Well.
Don't worry,
Um,
guys. I will take the mantle
we-
of edgy.
So Han departs the party temporarily. He'll be back.
Oh,
He'll be
fuck.
back by the start of next session.
Hmm.
But
If he
that's our
hasn't
next
died.
proper session, I should say.
If he doesn't die.
If he's not dead by then, yes.
If the storm doesn't go, fuck you, you're unalived.
Um, the rest of the party continues on. Sans Han.
I'm going to
Point your fan away from the mic, please.
Sorry.
That's not me. Oh, okay. Oh, like that's not me. Fucking try me like.
I'm just
sorry.
saying because your mic picks it up real well.
Yeah, that's not me. So.
Yeah, that was Kai.
Oh, that was literally the
That's why-
same. Sorry, that was the same sound I
That's
was
why he
hearing
fucking
earlier.
sits high. Hey, shut up. Incense and a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion. Fuck, I don't have. Okay. I'll have to DM you about that. All right, then. Nerman for now. All right.
So,
Can I roll something for the thing I DM'd you about?
I think I don't even think you
Oh,
DM'd
GG.
me yet about it.
Oh, did I not press send?
The
No, you didn't.
world may not-
I didn't. Did it not go through? The one at the 850.
Yeah, I already responded to that.
Oh, I totally missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the whole the boat thing.
Oh yeah, right. I'm stupid. Sorry about that. I do not meta.
You are out top.
I will simply watch Supergirl and ponder my next move.
Let's just fuck with Han and end this. um. Oh man.
Um,
But I'm
you
gonna be on 100% edge right now. I'm looking out for any noise or.
okay? Make me a perception check.
Okay. These are for dangers, not.
Yep, I know.
Okay. That is a 13 plus. That might actually be good. That's a 16. That's actually not that bad.
16. Okay.
Doesn't beat my passive.
You don't
Doesn't
see
beat my
anything.
passive,
You
nice.
don't. You're basically walking
Beep,
through
beep, poo, poo,
anywhere from ankle to high
stinking.
water throughout the majority of the time. You're finding a couple of spots of dry land, like not dry land, but like above the water level.
Mm.
There's a lot of there's a lot of fallen trees and roots that you're also walking on to try and avoid going in the water, basically. You don't notice any shifting of the water. You don't notice anything in the reeds that is swaying or anything like that. No twig snaps.
Okay. Okay.
Continuing.
Straight up.
Just so you're aware, I'm ending session early tonight because I did not expect Han to actually leave session.
Straight up leave.
To be fair, I did ask him to because he could not metagame.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
We're gonna end session in about half an hour, so we're gonna
Okay.
go till about 9:45. That 3 hours 15 minutes should be good enough for tonight.
Well, it's funny. We would have almost lost fucking 2 party members because the very first thing I asked you about, I was almost just like, I'm going straight to there first, and fucking, but no, I'm definitely gonna wait a little now.
Okay, I'll say this: for the first day of travel, you do manage to get pretty far in. You're not at all in a bad way, but you do over the course of the days. Over the course of the first day, you do grow a little bit lethargic. Not through like an illness or anything like that. Just the mindset you're in.
Mm-hmm.
It physically weighs on you walking through this place. You've lived here most of your life, but you returning here knowing the people who did what they did, knowing that your daughter and your entire clan is gone. This is deeply
Okay,
upsetting
boy.
to you. But you keep pushing forward. Eventually, you come to a small hill. The gnarled trees of the shade murk, in various states of dead and dying fungal blooms growing on the edges of the trees. And you do actually feel as though there's a Chella, making a religion check.
Okay. Use silver dice for that. Okay, cool. That is a 15.
15? Okay. You carved into the tree is a symbol. You've seen it before.
Okay, boomer.
In fact, you've seen it a lot recently. It's a symbol of a raven. It's a symbol of a raven carved into the tree. And on the ground, you notice a grave.
Does the grave have writing on it?
In essence, the tree is the headstone.
Oh, okay.
It does. In common, it says, "May your soul take flight and leave this place, no longer in pain, but in peace." And the grave itself is smaller than you might expect. And then you look at the further inscription. It's a name, you don't recognize the name, but you look at the day, look at the dates, sorry. The grave is fresh, and it appears as though whoever is buried here lived a very short life.
Okay, I'm going to. Because I don't believe I have a physical offering in my inventory. I do not. Nothing that would be
Well, what are you trying to do?
quite appropriate. I'm going to. I was thinking of casting spiritual weapon with the tulip and laying it to rest there. Until the spell runs out.
If you want to, you can do that. I'm not going to stop
Okay.
you.
Then yes, I'm going to do that. I recommend we find another place to. Roughly what time is it?
You've been traveling for about 5 or so. Sorry, not for 5 hours. For closer to about 10 hours, give or take.
Okay.
And you do notice that the sun, it's starting to get dark. You probably can get maybe another hour or two of travel in if you wanted to. You could push it and go to 4, but then you'd be risking points of exhaustion.
No, I definitely don't want to push myself, and it's unfair to push these people. From this hill, can I see another sizable dry spot or another hill?
You can. It's not a hill per se. It's more of what looks to be an abandoned shack with a small dock. And it's on posts above the water to make sure that the water doesn't get into it.
We have no better option right now. I think we should see if anybody's home, and if not, I think that shack is where we lay our heads. Definitely not the best place.
I
Quite
can
frankly, yeah.
I can break the door down.
We're
It's
not.
better than the wet floor.
We're approaching peacefully. Cause I don't know about you, man. I don't want to fuck with any hags today.
Rory's gonna approach to knock, but pop a divine sense before that.
Within 60 feet, you do get a ping, but it's not
Okay.
inside. But it's not inside the house.
Where is that ping? In relation to the house, where is the ping?
It's about divine sense. It's a 60-foot range, right?
Yes.
6-foot range. Okay. So I'll say that as you're approaching the house, you're not like going up to the house and then activating it. You're approaching it, getting onto like the dock, and then pinging it. It's about
Yeah.
it's about 50 feet to the west, and its alignment is true neutral.
Okay. How long does Divine Sense last again? A minute?
It's an action, so 6 seconds.
Action. In that 6 seconds, do I detect movement from it?
Nope.
She's gonna turn back to the group. I don't know if it doesn't seem bad, but about 50 feet that way. She points west. There's something. It's not moving, but I don't think we should just go to sleep without checking it out. It's only one thing.
Approximately how far did you say it was again?
50 feet.
Yeah. Let's all go. Let's go find out what it is.
All right.
All right. More wetness.
Walking to 50 feet to the west, you do notice the smallest bit of movement, and it appears to be moving away from you. You hear a
Right.
very faint voice coming from the creature. It yells out the word "mom" as it runs, and you see a small human girl, partially decayed, running deeper into the swamp.
Oh no.
You see her spinal column, each individual muscle movement, and she just runs and runs until there's nowhere left to run. She falls into not a pit, but a large pond. Not the one pond you're probably thinking of, Chellin.
No, I didn't think about it.
And she continues crying out, "Mom, Mom, where are you, Mom?" Until eventually her body gives out and she sinks.
Welcome to the Shade Merc.
Um,
Seems like that
That's-
house. Seems like that house has a vacancy. And I'm going to head back to that house.
Did it just sink and drown itself?
Yes, it did.
Not it
Do
didn't
undead have to breathe?
drown itself per se, but the girl's body gave out and she sunk.
Huh.
Rory looks really sad and looks to the water. I hope you sleep well. I hope you find your mom.
Do you think that was the tree grave child?
The grave wasn't disturbed. That's one thing you did notice.
Hmm.
What does it say on the grave?
You guys are. It said
It something about. I'm sorry, I didn't get to write all of it down, but it was along the lines of.
It was basically a final note, just
Yeah.
basically saying pass on
Fly
with
free.
peace, fly free, abandon your pain, and leave with
Yeah.
peace.
You didn't tell us the name on it, though. Was it a girl's name?
It was.
What was it?
Sasha.
Sasha.
Do you think we can get the little girl's body and bring it back?
That probably wouldn't be a
But you, like I
No.
said, the grave wasn't disturbed. The soil was not disturbed. That was a completely different girl, from what you can gather.
I was thinking it may be your daughter.
As soon as Rory says that, Ragnar's gonna put a hand on her shoulder and not grip, but make sure that she doesn't try to run off again.
Sasha was 12. I don't think 12-year-olds can have other
Oh,
12-year-olds.
there was an. Oh, that's right. There was the young age.
Yeah, it was.
Hmm.
That's why I went there. Is
Think
that the same
siblings.
girl? Possibly siblings. If
Listen, guys, you're gonna see things like this in the Shade Mark. You just have to roll with it.
Challen Hun, isn't it literally our job at the moment to investigate the very intelligent undead? And if I'm not mistaken, a small undead child that's cognizant enough to know to run away from strangers and to look for their mother seems a bit more intelligent than average.
It's a kid, and it's dead in a pond.
Yes, but that does seem mildly relevant to what we're looking towards.
We're looking for dangerous undead.
I don't
Swim
recall
around
the
in Pond Buck if you must, but I'm heading to that shack.
You do recall, Chellin, that it didn't necessarily say dangerous intelligent undead. It did the job did just specify intelligent undead.
Okay. Well, we're still
It's
nowhere
implied
near
that
our
there's
destination.
some level. Yeah, you're nowhere near. You're still 3 days out.
Yeah, that's why it sounds like it's just the fucking nature of the Shade Mark.
If you say so.
I do.
I guess that's fine then. You know the area more.
You're the elder here. Lead us forth.
All right.
We're going to head. I'm going to head in the shack.
All right. You head up into the shack. The door's slightly ajar, and you see 2 skeletons. No undead, no essence of undeath coming from them. But you do get the sense that something that girl was likely looking for her parents, and given how the close proximity, these are probably her parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thing.
Chellin, before we leave here, can we try to go back and get her to bring her back here?
I think it'd be easier to bring them to her than bring her to them.
But this is her home.
Take care of it in the morning, Rory. Let's.
You do notice a faint storm, not a storm, sorry, but a bit of rain starts to trickle down.
I'm going to
very lightly.
I'm going to perform not a spell, but a ritual with my oh, dude, I'm so fucking emotional right now. I hate it.
It's okay.
With my
this is the D&D I like.
Yeah, I love it so much. With my incense and censer, I'm going to light it and kind of just wave it around the house. Of course, it smells bad because that's my incense, but it's important.
Actually, Rory, make me a con save.
Me make a con save or
No,
Rory? Oh, okay. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Rory, we gotta keep in mind, Rory has enhanced senses due to being has enhanced smell due to being a lichen. So
a very sensitive little baby nose. You're right.
Oh, Rory.
Oh, cool.
If you thought you never smelt Chellen's incense before, it's a lot worse than Han's.
Oh,
she starts shaking her head violently and like covering her nose. Chellin, please,
yes?
please
Would
put
you
it away.
Maybe you should
I got you.
with the scarf on. It helps.
I don't know if it'll help.
It might help a bit.
It's just the smell.
I'm going to put out the incense and stuff like that.
I cast prestidigitation on the scarf to make it smell very lightly scented and like nothing like that, and hand it to the girl. Would this help?
My shit's
It
very
appears to smell a bit better.
My shit's very garlicky.
She wraps it around her face.
It's like I think what you said, it was like a mix of garlic and sulfur.
Yeah.
Well, prestidigitation scarf is a very light lavender.
It's not good.
It smells faintly like Han's incense is very much like a lavender incense, so it does smell a bit like Han's incense, but it's not as strong. Anyways, you spend the night. You hear the rainfall goes from a light trickle to almost torrential downpour. I assumed that you guys moved the skeletons out of the shack before resting.
Yep.
No, no, Rory would stop that.
Yeah, Chillin wasn't gonna let that happen either.
This is her. This is their home.
I gotta take a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Okay.
Gonna press
Yeah,
the
no.
digit.
Like, as far as Rory is concerned, this is their home, and that's why she wants to bring the kid back so that they can spend eternity in their home together.
I mean, it might be better to bury them, and in some customs, you do bury people by sending them into the lake. I don't know the culture of the Shade Mark, but I don't think it'd be leave your parents to rot in their house.
Well, they've already rotted.
Well, yes, they're very much skeletal, but that does question how long that child survived after them, given she was not completely skeletal.
I will say Rory's thinking behind it is simply her home was the woods and the earth. So to her, if you're buried in the earth, you're always returning home.
Well,
This is
maybe
just
we'll
their
take
actual home.
Rory's taking her views very literally.
Well, no,
Fair.
because she knows houses and stuff. They can still be taken by nature. Nature overgrows everything.
I mean, it'll probably
So-
take this cottage soon enough.
So
If you could even-
if this was their home in life, this can be their home in death.
Yeah, Chillin also doesn't give a shit sleeping by skeletons. Or rotting corpses.
They were described as skeletal, so I'm assuming there's no flesh left.
Oh, fingers crossed.
I
And if
mean,
there
she
is,
had her
Actually-
spine showing.
I'm gonna take this time to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Watches Chris gets back in a minute.
Consuming significantly less water, so you can't say shit.
You know, this is why prestidigitation is a nice little spell. You can use it to make things smell nicer and to keep your party members from going crazy at scents. It's a good little
Two-
spell.
Heard it's
Two
hard
most
all the
powerful
time to train
spells.
them.
What?
Yep, I said what I said. I'm not repeating. Heard it, you heard.
No, I literally didn't hear you. You cut out.
I heard something about training with smells, so I said it's hard all the time to have them get.
All right, back.
Okay. Welcome back. I think Chris wants to get water.
Ronan took a quick pee break.
Oh, okay. I guess make water.
Did you say make water?
Just had
Technically.
a phone call from my grandmother. That's all.
Oh, that's
I hope
fine.
everything is well.
Yeah, she was just asking about the situation, about the move and whatnot. So
Always nice
That's
to
fair.
hear a caring grandmother. I'm DMing you a little something that's just a before bedtime thing.
Okay.
For Rory.
This point in time, I've decided this scarf is an incredibly useful clothing item.
Let's play some D&D. Come on. Here we go.
I will say I'm planning on ending session in about 10 minutes. So
No, that's fair.
Okay, you're gone. Are you leaving?
okay.
Go under the bed.
I don't
In that
know if
case,
the-
we'll end the session off with Rory
Oh boy.
right before everyone goes to bed. Well, right after. Sorry. You might want to go outside for this, which means join me inside.
Sounds good.
Oh no.
Holy fucking shit. I can't believe I'm actually in the shade mark.
Yeah, we're in the shade mark.
I never thought I'd come back here.
I didn't think I'd find my boyfriend being an idiot today, but you know,
First time for everything.
not a first time. He's just an idiot.
Hey, you guys know what Han did where he left the party? Ha
He's
ha.
even more of an
Guess
idiot.
what Chellen's gonna do in a few sessions? He's gonna do the exact same thing.
I am so glad I have healing spells then.
Yeah. That's not spoilers. Well, we also don't know. I mean, things might change. Chellin may die. Hey, oh man, I gotta DM Chris and be like, you gotta kill Chellin off next session now, just to piss off Ragnar. He'll be like, dude, what the fuck? Damn,
I
you
mean,
went,
if you
Kai, you
wanted.
went invisible, bro. You trying to avoid someone on Discord?
Kai's invisible?
Kai, yeah, he's homeboy's trying to avoid someone.